Hey guys, welcome back to Puffalado, and welcome back to Steam Prison. We are going with Saint Yune down to the depths, and I've been saying Saint Yune this whole time, but his name could be Yune. I don't know. It's fine. We'll just keep saying Saint Yune. I'm just gonna keep going with it, whatever. Alright, let's see. Let's hope that burger's not here. Oh god, so loud. We sat inside the lift headed to the depths. Neither of us said anything. The only sound came from the rumbling contraption carrying us. It seemed like St. Yune was deep in thought. He was leaning back and staring off into nowhere. How long is this going to take? I could remember from the last time I'd used it that it took a long time, but not how long. I wish I knew how long it was. I opened St. Yune's book of appointments on my lap.
それ持ってきたんだ。
Yes, I always carry it with me.
真面目だね。
I checked his appointments for the day. Oh, right. It was never written down here. St. Yune, can I ask you some things? He looked at me expectantly. I'd like to know what you're planning on doing in the sanctuary district.
いいよ、そんなのしなくて。お前はただ私の後をついてくればいい。
But the depths are more dangerous than the temple, I think. We should talk about it.
危険だと思うね。お前の想像でしかないわけだ。よく知りもしない場所のことをそうやって決めつけるのは良くないよ。
Wow, that's actually like words of wisdom from Yune. Jesus. I've gone to the depths.
一度だけ。それもたった数時間のことだろ。なのに全てを理解しているとでも言うの？
Yes! See, so true. Well,
言えないだろ。お前にあるのは滞在中のわずかな記憶と他人に教わった偏った知識だ。また聞きの情報なんて役に立たない。お前は若いんだからその目で判断しないと。今日の仕事は私の付き添いではなく世間を知る勉強だと思え。
that's nice of him. Oh, okay, Creamo. That's a bit ridiculous. I had to grin a little. I kind of understood where he was coming from, but he's right that I should only judge things I've seen myself. Information I got from others was always tinged by their personal opinion and didn't entirely reflect reality. I resolved to think for myself instead of gobbling up someone else's account. Gobble gobble. It's just, being called young by you feels so odd.
私の見た目はお前より若いからね。ねえ、私は何歳だと思う？
This is horrible. He could be 12. I don't know. St. Yune's age. Okay, well, we know that he's 400 years old. But I don't know if that's what he wants us to say, because he did start that sentence off with, oh, I look younger than you. So I think he wants us to say 16 because Creamo's 18. I think 4,000 years old will get us a punch in the face. So let's just go with 16. Yeah, he liked that. About 16?
そんなわけないだろ。いや、見た目の年齢について言ってるのか。
Take that as a tip, guys. If anybody is like, oh, guess my age, try to aim lower than what you actually think, because I feel like if you actually tell them, like, oh, you look like you're 50, then they're gonna get offended. So, yeah. Yes, I'm sorry, but you look younger than I do.
そうか。確かに雇い主に対してその発言は失礼だけど。いいよ。許してあげる。ちょっと嬉しかったから。
I've never heard that as being impolite towards like a boss or something like that. I would still go younger regardless because I don't want to make the mistake of going older. But I mean, I guess if you're like, oh, you look like you're 16, then it's a little offensive. But
16歳か。そんな風に言われるのは何百年ぶりだろう。
Oh, that's sad. That long?
そうだよ。私の時が止まってから大抵のものは私を人として扱ってくれなくなってしまった。
Oh, God.
そういう意味ではお前という存在は少しは便利なのかもな。
Rude. St. Yune.
少しはだよ。あまり浮かれないようにね。
Wow. Okay, I won't. That's sad. We've arrived. I mean, it's slammed down, so I think you know, but...
あ、準備はいいか？
Always. Let's go. Please no burger. Please no burger. I didn't think I'd ever be here again. The air in the depths was damp and suffocating. The strange local smells assaulted my nostrils. I'd never been anywhere that smelled like it. I really thought I'd seen the last of this place. At least I could be happy that I wasn't exiled there. Do you often come here, St. Yune?
さあ、何度かかな。頻繁ではないよ。今回だって数年ぶりだ。
Oh God. So
下
this
界
is
へ
a
は
special occasion.
気が向いた時しか来なくて、来たいと思うこともあまりないんだ。
Only when you feel like it, huh?
そうだよ。私は本当身勝手な存在なんだ。
St. Yune.
皆様、遅くなり申し訳ございません。
お前は
ザクセン・ブランデンブルクです。お見知りおきを、ユネ様。
Get out of here.
ザクセン。シアはどうした？
それが、スヤ・スコーネは不幸にも命を落としてしまい、今は私がリーダーを務めております。
そうか。亡くなったとは残念だ。
Sir Burger bowed his deeply and turned to me.
ユネ様、そちらの女性は。
私の付き人だ。丁重に扱ってくれ。
かしこまりました。それではこちらへ、保護地区へご案内します。
It's so weird that he's so polite all of a sudden. He's a good actor.
ザクセンのこと？そうでもないと思うけど、私に対して本性を隠しているつもりみたいだけど、野心や欲が漏れ出ている。実に人間らしい男だ。
Human? I think he's a horrible despot. Despot? Is that how you say it? Despot? I don't know. He's a piece of shit.
そうか。私は多くのものと出会ってきたから、他人に対して寛容というか、鈍いのかもしれないね。
Yeah, tolerant. That's the word. Everything changed when we reached the settlement. As soon as the residents began to notice St. Yune, there was a flurry of commotion. Some of them wept, some of them screamed. Everyone reacted strongly to his presence. This is so different to when I came on observation. More and more arrived. News that St. Yune had come to visit spread like wildfire, drawing residents to us. They came running from every direction.
ウジ虫のように湧いてきやがって。ユネ様、少々お待ちください。彼らを下がらせます。
Burger, please.
このままで構わないよ。皆の好きにさせてほしい。ただし、私には触れさせないよう気をつけてくれ。混乱は避けたい。
あ。
I'm so glad to play this route because we can finally see Burger being like being very submissive to somebody. St. Yune smiled benevolently, treating the people like he had his followers in the chapel. He was the very image of a saint. He said himself that this is all an act, but even so, he was, without a doubt, a saint. A ray of light in the darkness. His light shone on the souls of the destitute, sealing the wounds in their hearts. I felt a belligerent stare on us. I drew my sword and looked at those near St. Yune. They were harmless. Then where? Isn't that... He was glaring at us? That man next to the building. Is that Finn? I wasn't sure. I drew a deep breath. No, it was definitely Finn. He's wearing a hound's uniform. Is it someone else who looks like him? No, his height, his features, Everything matched Finn. Why is he in the depths? Why is he with the hounds? I had to know. I had to talk to Finn, but he was too far away. I would have had to leave St. Yune. I couldn't leave my post on personal business. Oh. I looked back at Finn. He'd vanished. I wanted to convince myself I'd mistaken someone else for him, but I wasn't going to forget my old partner. Finn. As I thought about him, my heart felt heavy, as if covered in lead. The uproar around me was distant and hardly reached my ears. About an hour passed. St. Yune finished his tour of the district, and we went inside the Hounds building. Sir Enos had led us to the mess hall in Burger's place. I almost said his name.
しばしこちらでご休憩を。飲み物は水とコーヒーをご用意できます。
私は水でいいよ。お前は？
I ordered water as well, and Sir Enos set about bringing it. I looked after him and sighed. Finn was wearing the same uniform. And not just Sir Enos. All the hounds except Sir Burger were wearing the red uniform with the cape. So that means... I was torn between denying what I'd seen and wanting to know more. My mind was in turmoil.
さっきから落ち着きがないけど、どうしたの？
Oh.
悩み事？暇を潰すついでに聞いてあげるから、話してみなよ。
I don't know whether I should tell him. I was hesitating, but there was nobody else I could talk to, and I wasn't going to be able to do anything about it alone. I decided to talk to him. I saw someone I know in the crowd earlier. His name is Finn Euclase. He was my partner when we were police officers. Earlier, he was wearing a hound's uniform. He told me he was discharged a while ago, but I didn't think he would be sent here. I wonder whether I mistook him for someone else.
いや、見間違いではない。
Oh, great. Sir Enos. Sir Enos put the water on the table and sat down opposite St. Yune and me.
彼女に説明しても構いませんか、ユネ様。
いいよ。そうしてくれると助かる。
It is Yune, but it's fine. I've already called him Yune for so long, so... Sir Enos nodded gravely at me. Oh god. Sir Enos nodded gravely and looked at me. His eyes were piercing. I gulped.
ハウンズは新会員から派遣されたもので構成された組織であるということは、すでに君も知っているだろ
う。Yes, I know that.
では、誰がハウンズに選ばれるか。それは警察官を失職したものだ。管理職を除き、警察官は2人での行動が義務付けられている。1人が失職した場合、連帯責任としてもう1人も失職扱いとなる。後者は新会員の名に泥を塗った罰としてハウンズに転属となる。
That's, again, it's such a messed up system. Like, why would... Okay. So, it's my fault that Finn was sent to the hounds?
ああ、そうだ。
Thanks. No mincing of words here. Just... But he's such a kind, good man. He couldn't live down here.
ふさわしいか否かは関係ない。規則は規則だ。性格によって免除されることはない。
That's horrible. I'd never realized that he'd been sent down to the depths due to me. If only I'd known all the rules when I was still a police officer.
どうにもできないよ。
St. Yune.
警察官が2人1組で行動するのは保護地区ができてからの伝統だ。最初は着任時にハウンズのことを説明していたけど、不正が発覚したんだ。
不正？
ハウンズとなることを恐れるあまり、互いにかばい合うようになってしまい、相互監視が機能しなくなってしまった。
Oh.
だから、ただ2人1組と告げるだけにとどめ、解雇や転職といった言葉にすり替わったんだ。
Oh, yikes.
隠蔽されるには、されるなりの理由があるということだよ。
It looks like Enos didn't even know that. That's really messed up. But, what do I...
何もする必要はない。これは彼の運命だ。
But I'm the reason. He lost his job because of me.
そう嘆くな。ここが警察官の墓場というわけでもない。ハウンズ内での功績を上げ、新会員へ申請すれば帰還も可能。ですね、ユネ様。
ああ、そうだね。何度か申請を受理したことがある。数年に一件あるかないかだけど。
But
上階のように見回ればそれでいいという世界ではないからな。仕方ない。
イネス、実際フィン・ユークレースとやらはここにいるのか？
はい。一時期、ザクセンの教育を受けていましたが、今は一員として共に働いています。
fucking burger. Oh, God, Finn. We need to get to Finn's route, like, now.
そう。呼び出すことはできる？
Oh.
今は任務中につき、外にいるようですが、ユネ様が望まれるのであれば、すぐに連れてこさせます。
だってさ、会いたいなら会わせてあげてもいいけど、どうする？
Talk to Finn. Don't not. What the heck are you gonna do? He saw you. Yeah. Talk to him. Please, let me talk to him if it's not too difficult to arrange.
承知した。早速手配してまいります。ユネ様、この部屋から出られませんよ。
This is what I wanted this whole time. Literally, Finn just needs to talk to Krimu for like 2 minutes so that they can finally work things out and Finn doesn't have to go cuckoo bananas like, oh, I love you, you know? Like, come on. Alright.
イネスは素晴らしい男だね。望んでここへ来る者などいない中、振る舞いが立派だ。
Yeah, he's the only good thing about the hounds. He watched Sir Ines until he was out of sight. Then he looked at me.
元パートナーに合わせてあげることはできる。話もしていいけど、許可できるのはそれだけだ。他のハウンズの者に対してフェアではないからね。わかった？
Yes, it's alright. Perhaps he will despise me, but I need to apologize. I didn't know he'd been sent here. All I did was lament my own misfortune.
知らなかったんだから仕方ないと思うけど、お前の性格上割り切れないんだね。
Yes. But why did you let me talk to him?
お前は考えていることが顔に出やすいからね。私はお前の陰鬱な顔は好きじゃない。こっちまで暗くなるから。
That's nice of him, I guess. I'm sorry.
もう私が言ってるのはその顔のことなんだけどな。
St. Yune gave me an exasperated smile. I had to smile as well. St. Yune is so nice. Words can change us. No matter what I did, Finn's path wasn't going to change. But perhaps I could make it easier for him. I need to tell him how I feel, not just ramble on. I hoped that I was going to be able to make myself clear and waited for Finn. And we're going to stop here a little early, but still, I want to keep all of Finn's experience for the next episode. So, God. Yeah, next episode we will talk to Finn, and hopefully he won't be as crazy as he is in the other episodes. Yikes.